Alright, so this is a review on the album, or it's a mixtape. I don't even know either way. It's a project from Safone. It's called Another One. Or Safone Another One. The artwork, let's just get into the artwork real quick. Um, he's basically there in a studio settings. He's got his phone out. Um, he got other devices in front of him. You see the speaker there. The color scheme is more bluish, like blue. Um, so it's an interesting art piece of artwork. Don't know what it represents. I guess it just means that he's in the studio producing another one. All right, so there's basically 11 tracks. So there is Traffic Lights, I'm Back, Slice of the Pizza, Couple Meal, Trendsetter, Drug Dealer, and Carla Boca. Taking them to school, round and round. Have you ever? And no subliminals. Yeah. So if you've heard this mixtape or project or album before, let me know what your favorite tracks are in the comment section below and what you rate it out of 10. Um, for me though, before I get into the ratings and all that stuff there on my favorite track, one thing I like to do is take one song that's in context out of context. It is what it is, and that probably will be either taking them to school. No, 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 no. I'm back because what happens in life is, in fact, before we get into that, what I like about Saf One and this particular project is you can hear where he's from, and what I mean by that is his accent is strong when he raps. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and his production is great too. But it's just the fact of I like artists that are not afraid to be themselves on the rhythm. You know what I mean? Like, not be afraid, like to, because if you have a Brummie accent or you got a London accent or you got a Scottish accent, and I'm talking about it on wherever you're from, or even if you've got a West African accent, that's such a broad term as well, West African, because um, in a particular like different regions, do you see what I mean? Have different accents and they pronounce words differently. Do you see what I mean? And they use even if some languages can be similar, do you know what I mean? The it's context is everything in it. Context is everything. But yeah. Anyway, but as usual, let me just get back into the thing. So yeah, naturally, what happens is I don't want to say it's naturally, but from experience, and I know some other people have felt this way before, where they've not really been their true self. Not because they don't want to be their true self. It's just that certain things happen over time, and you just end up taking that upon you, so on yourself, and then it just molds you into this type of person that's not really you. Do you see what I mean? So sometimes you have to. No, but sometimes you have, in order for you to come back and be yourself, you have to relearn who you really are. Yeah, you have to learn exactly what your true person and mission on earth is, aka your purpose, aka your passions. And you know what's interesting when you do that? Naturally, yeah, without even trying, you attract the same, not the same. I mean, certain people that were around that time when you felt that you were at your best or at your peak, you're gonna attract those same type of people or those people. Like I can tell you from experience. It's like sometimes you're like, wait, why am I attracting these type of people? Boom, boom, boom. And they're like, hold up. When you deep the whole situation, it's like, raw. Look at life. They're in my life for a particular reason. They have this role to play. I may think it was this particular role they're playing, but you never know. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes they come back in your life to make you remind you of, okay, this is the situation I was at. Boom, boom, boom. It's not to say you do the same things over and over again to the point where you end up going back into a phase where you're not yourself. It's just those signs, they're like signposts to let you know that raw, oh, you're back. You're back and you're back and better than before. Do you see what I'm saying? But listen, click the link in the description box below. It says become a member of the Thealkebulantrust. You will get access to online courses such as career and business, And that's where you're going to learn all that information right there. All right, so and learn in terms of knowing what your true personal mission on earth is, aka your purpose, aka your passions, which will help you truly, find out, how to truly come back properly. Like from experience, like I said, from experience, yeah. But back to this album. If I was gonna pick one track here, that is probably my favorite, it'd probably be Couple Mill or Round and Round. Oh no, take it up to school. I don't even know. Or maybe Slice of the Pizza. I don't even know. I'm trying to think which one's my favorite. I want to pick one that's my favorite. One. Um. Alright, if I'm gonna pick one, Trendsetter. I'm gonna pick that. All right. Um. Anyway, I'm gonna give this album project mixtape. I don't even know what to call it. Playlist. I don't know what to call it. In fact, even if it's a mixtape, right? Anyone that makes mixtapes, if you're an artist, can you stop calling it mixtapes? I mean, not just saying. I'm not trying to rant or anything. I'm just trying to. It's the words. Everything needs to make sense, right? A mixtape is in relation to when there was cassette tapes. Yeah, that's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. All right. Now, I would say it's much better to say mixed playlist or, do you know what I mean? A playlist, because then it makes more sense to me. That's just me. It's just rolling with the time in it. That's all it comes down to. Not to say that no one will listen to it. It's just think about it. Think about it. But anyway, the link to the album or the project or the EP or EP, album, mixtape, or whatever you want to call it, is in the description box below. Like I said, I'm gonna give this. Did I say it? I'll say it now. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. Definitely want to hear more from Safone. I wonder what to come from him in the future. I think what tends to happen is most people, when it comes to music, especially in the UK, they focus more of in the like London scene. But there's scene in Brummie, there's scene in Scotland, there's scene in Liverpool. There's scenes literally everywhere across the world. More like, do you see what I mean? So it's good to give people the space and all that stuff there. But anyway, got any suggestions? What to do next in the videos? Leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.